Hello everybody, I'm Ian Morris, welcome to BTech. Today we're going to be looking at this, Belkin's new wireless charging pad.
This video is sponsored by Direct Mobiles. Check out their deals at directmobiles.co.uk.
There are plenty of people who can't really understand wireless charging. I've heard people talk about how these aren't really wireless chargers because you have to plug them in. That basically makes no sense to me. I'm a big fan of wireless charging and I'll tell you why. Here in my house, I've got a few of them dotted around, and it just means that whichever phone I'm using, either an iPhone or a Samsung, as long as they support wireless charging, of course, you can just put the phone down, leave it alone, and come back, and it's been charged. I find that really useful, especially overnight, where I can just pick up the phone when the alarm goes off first thing in the morning. I really like that. It's a really useful feature. And of course, modern smartphones all tend to have Qi wireless charging. The iPhone and the S8 S9 indeed do. And of course, that's where this comes in. Now this can deliver 15 watts of power, and that's important because it means that you can charge the phone quicker, less waiting around. And wireless charging, if it has one fault, it is that it's a bit slow. I don't tend to find that too much of a problem because if I'm in a hurry, I will plug it into the wall. You know, if I'm not in a hurry, I can use one of these. Okay, so there's some nice packaging here. It's got this nice front cover. Open it up and there's the charging pad. Looks good. Now there are some cool things about this, of course. It costs about 60 UK pounds. So I mean, it's not the cheapest thing you'll find, but I guess what you're paying for here is that extra amount of power. There's also a warranty included, which enables you to claim if anything goes wrong with your equipment. They say that there is, I think it's £1,500. It says on here about 2,500 or 2,000 euros. The website says it's 1,500 UK pounds. So let's pop this box open, shall we? I'm going to probably fall foul of this packaging here. This doesn't look like bad packaging to me, but sometimes you have to get a bit creative with your fingernails. It's one of those times when I'm glad I don't bite my nails. Okay, so there we go. That's the pad. And now it's quite good looking. You know, finished in a sort of silver, it's plastic. There's a connection here for the charger. Now, a lot of these chargers will come with a USB connection, but of course USB only capable of delivering a certain amount of charge. So actually, it's probably quite essential that this uses a non-USB connection. So you put that down there, and of course, the phone will go on it like that. This is a smooth surface, the intention being that it's to protect your device and make sure it doesn't get damaged. Now I noticed that Belkin has sent over a Euro thing, so I need to go and track down a power adapter, but that shouldn't take too long, and then we'll have a look and see about the charging. Okay, so power adapter sorted. Now I wanted to show you how this fits in. What happens is you sort of slide this in the bottom there, and it kind of sort of clips into place a bit. It's not a firm clip, but it will stop it from just popping out. And then there we go. And then let's take the phone and pop it on. Okay, so you'll see that the phone starts charging there. And of course, a small green LED lights up. Now I like this a lot because on the Samsung I've got upstairs, it has a blue ring around it, which when you're trying to sleep is a little bit distracting. So this is a lot more subtle and it's a lot quicker. So that's quite useful. So anyway, I think you'll probably do a better job at your house of tidying this cable away, but for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm not too worried. Anyway, the phone confirms that the charging pad is delivering a charge that's considered fast. So you should be able to get a decent sized battery charged pretty quickly on this device. Now, of course, it is kind of concerning that it's £60. That's a little bit probably beyond a lot of people's budgets for chargers. That said, if you need to have something that's wireless for your desk, it's a lot nicer than plugging a cable in. Now, what other things do I think you should know about this Belkin fast charger? Well, it has object detection. What does that mean? It means that if I come along and I put on a cup of tea, the charger knows that that's a cup of tea. That's not so much of a problem with a mug, but if you, for example, forget and you put your keys on the charger and a packet of old gum, this actually does cause a bit of a problem for chargers because metal is detected and could sort of start the process charging. But the charger is smart enough to know that that's not the case. I don't know whether keys will actually trigger it, but it's worth remembering. And it would cause you problems if you put something on that wasn't designed to be wirelessly charged. As you'd hope, there's also thermal detection. Any kind of charging generates extra heat. But wireless charging particularly seems to cause a little bit more, because obviously the current is passing wirelessly from the coil in here to the coil in here. And that means that, in theory, there could be more heat generated, a little bit more resistance, etc, etc. I'm not an electrical engineer. That should be fairly obvious from what I just said. But anyway, it's important and it's included. Okay, that's Belkin's Boost Up wireless charging pad, which delivers 15 watts of glorious power to your wirelessly capable smartphone. What I'd like you to do, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. You can tell us why you didn't like it and what kind of videos you'd like to see. You can ask us questions about the product, and if we don't know, we'll find out, and I'll drop a comment below. Other than that, a subscribe is always welcome. You'll help us grow our channel and you'll help us do more exciting things, and we've got a lot of good stuff planned over the coming weeks. Thanks for watching.